Hey, what's up? Hello, it's your girl, Tiny Tab, checking in for episode number 15 of the She Thought She Could, So She Did podcast. I am so excited to be here with you today to do just a little bit of recapping and bring you a motivational mini-sode for your Monday. If you're listening in real time, if you're not listening in real time, then this episode is going to give you motivation for whatever day it is that you are listening. So, little recap. Friday, I got to go to Charleston, South Carolina and meet with my new virtual assistant slash she team member slash awesome lady. We had an amazing brunch, got to chat and get to know each other a little better in person. So one thing I'll say for me, as I have been growing my team for the last 2 years, because I was a solopreneur for a very long time before I started growing my team. For me, I am able to work virtually, but I like it to be people that I can put my hands on right now. I know that as my business grows and as my platform grows, I may have to outsource a little further, but for right now, I kind of keep it South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, Florida with people that I'm working directly with, because those are people that I'm able to kind of put my hands on. Now, I do partnerships both nationally, so across the U.S. and globally, so internationally as well. However, as it relates to my particular team, I kind of like to stack my team with people I can touch. People have different strokes for different folks, but if you are, about to jump into building your team, just think about what works best for you and how that will look. So Friday, I was in Charleston. It was beautiful. I need to learn how to check the weather because I had on boots and a sweater and it was about 70 degrees. But I'm not opposed to that because it's still winter time technically, and the temperature dropped later in the day. LOL. On Saturday, one of my mentees, Tiana, got to follow me around for the day, and it was amazing. She did about 6 or 7 new things, and I think that is so awesome. That just goes to show, guys, that when you spend your time with youth and with our future leaders, you never know what you can expose them to. She was able to go to a photo and video shoot with me and Miss Sierra, author of Cheers to Him. We went to Starbucks. That was her first visit. She did a live interview with me. We had a video recording and we did a live on Facebook together about teens, the effects of mentoring programs and social media. We went to a live painting event where she was able to work with an artist, Demashe Scipio, that I went to college with. He is now the owner of Mindful Designs Travel Art Studio. So if you're looking to have a wine and paint for your bachelorette party, bridal shower, youth group, church fundraiser, anything like that, definitely contact him. He is a very talented artist and I am so excited for his new venture. So yeah, she just was able to be exposed to so many different things just in a 10-12 hour time span. So invest in our youth, invest in their future. Exposure is everything. Sometimes when you are only around what you're around, that's all you know, that's all you see. But when you are able to dive into a different world, even as adults, we know how that can expand the mind and expand how we look at the world. And so my Saturday was jam-packed full with just a lot of things, and it was amazing. Sunday, I was able to go to worship service at my home church, and then I went to my alma mater for the gospel sing out. It was amazing. The current choir was amazing, and the UNC Voices of Eden visited. They were, oh my God, amazing isn't even the right word for them. If you are into worship music, go look them up. Follow them. They have millions of views on YouTube. They are just an awesome group of singers. And then it ended with a unity choir of past, present, coastal members of the gospel choir. Sorry, I couldn't get my words together. And they did a phenomenal job. So if you're on Facebook, go find out all those goodies. But that was my weekend. It was busy, but it was very well rounded. And so now it's time to jump into today's show that is brought to you by Influential, the brand. I am so excited to be a brand ambassador for this awesome company. They are about to hit the ground running, and I'm so excited to be on board to be able to help promote just influential thinking. The fact that no matter what you're doing, mom, mom, dad, cousin, sister, brother, writer, blogger, stylist, doctor, nurse, whatever it is that you're doing, you are influencing someone. Someone is looking at you, someone is looking up to you, someone is watching your moves. So know that you too are influential. And if you want more information about how to get your influential shirt, join the movement, check out the show notes. So today's topic, dare to be different. Do not be confined to societal norms. Do not think that just because everyone is doing it, you have to do it. Don't think that your platform has to look like someone else's for you to be successful. Don't think that you have to do what someone else has done or what someone else wants you to do in order for you to be successful. That is not the answer. That is not an answer. Birds of a feather do flock together. So definitely keep your circle tight with positive people, with people who are chasing success, with people who are very intentional about their connections. But do not get caught in the identical realm or the similarities realm or the realm of comparison, because being different is what sets you apart. If you're a photographer and your page looks like everyone else's, then you're just another photographer. But if your page looks like yours, then it's true to you. If you sell shoes and you just decide to sell your shoes the way everyone else sells their shoes, you're just another shoe salesman and not you, the shoe salesman. So brand yourself accordingly. You are not just any old person who wants to emulate or duplicate someone's original. No. You are the original. You are the original you. You are the only you. And that's all you can be. You cannot try to build yourself by duplicating. And I'm not saying you can't take, pick and choose what you take from people who influence you. Yeah, don't recreate the wheel, but don't set yourself up to be a duplicate or to be a second class citizen or a second class successful person. Set yourself up for greatness and dare to be different. People aren't going to like you, but people aren't going to like you anyways. That's okay. That's a part of life. Look at people who are uber successful, like extra successful. Les Brown, Oprah, Tyler Perry, Steve Harvey, all these folks who are very, very successful. Beyonce. There are people who are buying on the run tickets and there are people who aren't buying on the run tickets. There are people who are talking junk. There are people who are talking greatness. As it relates to Steve Harvey, he's taking the Nike approach. You can find him anywhere. TV shows, YouTube, Facebook TV, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, in movies, in news media, everywhere. And some people will say you're doing too much, but for him, he's doing what he loves and he's doing just enough. Daring to be different. Oprah was not supposed to be in media. She was fired, said she was not good enough, and look at her now. I mean, just amazing. And even after she's accomplished so much, she's still working. Speaking of that, I need to go see A Wrinkle in Time. But those are just a few examples of people who dared to be different. They did not allow whatever society or an individual had to say about them to hold them down or hold them back. And I want you to do the same. I want you to dare to be different. I'm Tiny Tab. I'm informal. I'm laid back. I love my sweatpants and I love my t-shirts. And I love to just have a great time with life. Yes, I'm super smart. I love researching. I love presenting on, topics that go along my research platform. But I also love kicking it. I love being a mentor. I love taking care of my mom and hanging out in my small, teeny, tiny hometown. And people wonder why I'm not in New York or LA. Well, guess what? I can be there any day. All it is a plane ride away. But as for me, I love my life and I love what I have going on, and I'm daring to be different, and I am charging you to do the same. Dare to be different. Dare to be different. Chase your dreams, embrace your struggles, and win. That's it, guys. That's our mini-sode for today, and I hope that you will join me tonight on Facebook Live, Tabitha D. James, for our Monday motivation chat. It's going to be a goodie. It is going to be a goodie. So I hope to see you on that platform. If you aren't listening in real time, catch the recap. I leave those videos up there. just for you, just to shed motivation and share my platform and my positive outlook on life with each and every one of you. So see you there, see you there, see you there. Want to know more about me? Head on over to www.tabithadjames.com. Check out my website or find me on all things social. I'm somewhere on Insta sharing some cute little photos or some inspiration or something, asking you to answer a question, something along those lines on Insta, or pinning researches pinning resources on Pinterest. Pin with me if you're on Pinterest. If you're new to Pinterest, get up there. You can find some great goodies for your life. I'm talking DIY, I'm talking budgeting, I'm talking about outfits, I'm talking about all types of things. So pin with Tiny Tab if you will. All right, folks, until next time, dare to be different.